In the left corner, weighing in at just under $600 million, it is Shift Technologies. And in the right corner, weighing in at just over $60 billion, it is Carvana.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Stock Rank. My name is Jonny. It is so good to be with you all, and today we are going to talk about how in the world is the stock market acting like this. So the two stocks we're going to be looking at today are in the used car sector. Now, both of these companies use their online presence to dominate the market. And if you look over the past few months, used car prices have taken off, and it has been ridiculous on how people are actually making money by buying used cars and then selling them after. But there are a couple of differences between these two companies, so I want to go ahead and share that with you so you can determine what is the best stock for you to buy personally. So one of the main differences is Carvana actually focuses more on the newish cars between 2 to 3 years, where Shift Technologies is actually known for their older vehicles at around 10 years or newer. And the other major difference is Carvana is really focused on expanding everywhere around the world, where Shift Technologies really focuses on diving deep into each city, and then they start to expand a little bit further around the nation. But currently right now, Shift Technologies is only on the West Coast, in Nevada, and then also in Texas. So looking at Carvana, we can see that Carvana had a revenue in 2020 of $5.6 billion. Shift Technologies, on the other hand, had about $195 million. But if we were to look at the difference between Carvana and Shift Technologies for the revenues this year, there's a huge difference. Carvana has projected revenues at about 2x, which is significant for a company that is already worth $60 billion. However, Shift Technologies is expected to have $580 million. That is 3x their revenues last year. And they actually raised their guidance to get to that number. So if we were to assume that these projections are true, that means that Shift Technologies is actually growing twice the speed as Carvana. Now, if we were to look at the balance sheet, Shift Technologies actually has more cash than Carvana does, with Shift having $238 million, whereas Carvana has just above $200 million. Now, this is super important because it goes to show that Shift is in a really good spot to be able to expand not only within the city, but within the nation as well. And on top of that, Shift's management team is so confident with their company that they're actually buying shares on the open market. Now, moving over to the analysts, we can see that Carvana actually has a price target at about $382, which is about a 10% increase from the current share price. But the average price target for Shift Technologies is just above $13, which is actually 84% of the current share price. And I'm going to be honest, I think the analyst price target is extremely low. And when we look at their expansions, honestly, I think Shift Technologies has a better business model because of the fact that when they build that brand and then go to expand somewhere else, that brand is going to carry much easier than if they were trying to buy and sell cars everywhere. And even though this expansion might take a little bit longer, I think that they will actually get more market share overall, especially in the years to come. As investors, we want to be able to grow our wealth, not maintain it. And quite honestly, with Carvana, we might grow a little bit, but in comparison to the opportunities with Shift Technologies, it's really difficult to not look deeper into this company. Because even if Shift Technologies becomes half of Carvana, they would actually 50x their current share price. And I truly believe that if Shift expands all the way to the East Coast, this company should be worth somewhere around $5 billion. So if you're just simply looking to keep your money safe, then I think Carvana would be a great option for you. But with over a quarter of your current market cap in cash, and for your projected 2021 revenue to be the current market cap right now, this is a no-brainer for me. So with all that said, I'm going to shift my money into SFT stock. See what I did there? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you don't mind, would you consider smashing that like button down below? That helps this channel immensely, as well as comment down below what stock you personally would want to invest in. Would love to hear your thoughts on that. And if you are new here and want to know when new content is released, hit that subscribe button down below as well. But hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next one.